Hello everybody and welcome to Shardpunk Verminfall. It's like XCOM but with rats. This is just the demo version I'm playing here today. Keeps it nice and concise, but we may do the full series when a slot opens up on the channel. Let's start a new game. Shardpunk Verminfall is not an easy game. You run low on resources and you might feel overwhelmed by enemies during your first playthroughs. This is all part of the experience. There are only a few characters we can play during the demo. There's Michael Valentine, a retired Imperial soldier. He's seen some things in his life which might actually be helpful. He's starting skills, so he's got Grand Slam, but he is a bit weak in terms of his reflexes, so he's got -10 to base defense. We've got Tilly Rexwood, good name. Uses a shotgun, prefers fighting with a trusted katana. Close and personal, 50% critical chance when shooting adjacent enemies. I think we will take her. If I can find out how to do that. Double click, there we go. Gideon Shaw, a skilled hunter. He can master the art of quick and effective Overwatch reaction shots, so +2 to max stress, so he's calm. I think we'll take him as well. Having a kind of long range sniper feels useful. And Julius Brick, excellent name. An Imperial Shock Trooper, equipped with a chainsaw integrated in his heavy weapon. And he can also search through scrap, and he contributes 1 extra action point in the shelter phase. Interesting. I think we'll take Julius Brick, and we'll have to leave Mycroft out for the time being. We'll scale an automaton. This one is the support unit, support mode, and lay low. So like almost like a drone, I reckon. We will just play on normal because I feel like it's going to be one of those games which is going to absolutely crucify you until you get used to how it plays, as XCOM was, until I finally understood how to kind of play it properly. But I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking for something to scratch the XCOM itch. I may well be doing a Long War 2 series on XCOM at some point soon, but for the meanwhile, if I can find other games that are relatively XCOM based, then I'm a very happy person indeed. The capital was under siege for many weeks, the Vermin horde was relentless, and Imperial reinforcements still hadn't arrived. Still, there was hope. A new kind of weapon, one that could turn the tides of the war, had just been manufactured in one of the capital's laboratories. Sadly, that happened too late. Under cover of night, enemies emerged from the city from underground. That's a horrifying picture. The defenders were caught off guard, and the vermin flooded the capital. Nobody was safe. And here we are, in the capital industrial suburbs, 2 hours after the attack. We better get moving. There's a lot of dead people here. Okay, let's get used to this. Welcome to Shardpunk Verminfall. Let's get you going. Use the WS keys to move the camera, and mouse skill to move in and out. Gotcha. The book icon in the top left allows you to access the codex, which is going to tell us more about kind of controls, etc. Holds useful information. Your character has 2 action points by default, and you can use AP to perform actions, including movement. Excellent. Move your character using the right mouse button. So we spent 1 action point, and we have 1 left. Okay, let's keep moving. Enemy turn. Hopefully no enemies just yet. Tiles marked in green and blue are interactable. Green tiles indicate places that can be searched for loot. Sounds good. Let's move to there and loot whatever we can. Use the search action. Okay, there we go. 3 food supplies and 1 shard. You managed to find some items. They've been added to your common inventory, which is displayed at the top right of the screen. As searching doesn't cost any AP, you still have 1 AP left. Use it to move to the highlighted tile. Wonderful. And I think we have found our first encounter with the enemy. Some rats. Here we go. I love the graphic style, by the way. We've had 1 more stress added to us. I presume that's because we have encountered so many. So presumably the more that happens, then the more problems we have. Vermin approaching, so the shoot action. Okay, let's do that. And they're all 75%, so it doesn't particularly matter to me which one that we kill. Okay, so you have 1 AP left. Use it to shoot another enemy. This very much feels like XCOM. It feels very reminiscent. 1 damage and 2 stress. That's not ideal. The remaining enemy managed to hit you. No, the melee attacks in Shardpunk always hit their targets. There's no miss chance in that, I say. Due to the shots you've taken, your weapon's heat is now maxed out and can't shoot normally. See your weapon's heat bar in the lower left. When a weapon is overheated, you can still perform a shot, but it's riskier. Set the shot action. 95% chance of 4 self-damage. Let's skip it for now. I'd much rather vent. but that's like a last-ditch option, or like a last resort option, should we need to shoot the weapon, even if it might really kind of kill us in the process. Close and personal, because we're having a shotgun, we'll do a lot more damage. Wonderful. They want us to vent the weapon again. That suggests that we're going to encounter some new enemies pretty soon. Let's keep moving forward. Aha, we've got a stronger rat here. That one has guns. That's going to be a ranged enemy. And right now you're exposed. Your character's not behind cover. Exposed or flanked. Characters have yellow shields displayed above them. Just that one there, as we can see. Right. Different map elements can provide partial or full cover, displayed as a half shield or full shield, as seen here. You can see the rat shotgun is behind partial cover. The better the cover, the harder it is to hit a target. Let's move for a better place to hide. When you point to a movement target, you can see the cover types that adjacent elements provide. If some of the shields are yellow, it means you'll be flanked. We'll move here for full cover. This feels very much like XCOM when I'm excited. XCOM has been one of my favourite games to play over the last few years. I've really enjoyed it. And so this is, the fact that this is very reminiscent makes me very happy. Thanks to the high cover, the enemy had less chance of hitting you, now it's time to flank them. Hold the Alt key will show you the potential hit rates coming from the targeted location. As thus, the 85%. Yellow percentage values mean that the target will always be flanked. And it does want us to move where we highlighted before, so let's move to the flanking location. And we'll shoot the rat. That being said... Okay, I thought we wouldn't be able to kill him, but I guess with the flank we scored a critical, there we go. Critical hits deal more damage. Just to make it clear, a critical shot chance is not related to flanking. Cool. Also, the rat has dropped something, as a green highlight, go there and pick it up. Wonderful. Again, it doesn't cost any action points to do so, so we may as well. We get a stim pack, items that are used in combat. Each character has their own inventory of combat items, as seen here. You can see it in the lower part of the screen. This is the total number of combat items for every character you control at the top, next to the common items. Stim packs can be used to heal your character, perform as an action now. Feels a bit of a waste for just one health, but I guess we're trying to tutorialise here. The stim pack has temporarily healed your character's hit points. As you can see, the healed HP is a different colour. HP healed in combat will be lost after combat ends, which means you have to take care of that later. Gotcha. Let's keep moving, and we'll dash forward into what's definitely not an ambush room. Oh my goodness, it's an ambush room. What would you believe? More stress. So the more stress we get, I imagine the worse we are at shooting things. Your characters can set up a reaction Overwatch shots, which are triggered during the enemy's turn. Select and execute the Overwatch action, it will automatically end your turn and use both AP. Wonderful. So as they charge in, we should get some shots off. We kill one of them, but we miss the other one. That's unfortunate. Oh no, your reaction shot triggered only once, so having 2 charges. Why is that? Your weapon only had 1 heat point left and used it, so that's why the character was not able to perform more shots. So we need both AP, or both of our heat shots available to be able to have the correct Overwatch technique, as it were. I completely butchered that sentence, but the premise was I was trying to get across. Another vermin down. You might have noticed that the character is getting stress points on multiple occasions. Absolutely. Stress is one of the character stats that affects gameplay. When maxed, it can cause your characters to panic or receive negative traits. Consult the codex for more details about stress, and move forward to the next location. I love the music, by the way. It feels very like steampunky. Those guys have armor, don't they? I think they do. Overwatch 1. You know what these rats remind me of? The Disney Robin Hood film with kind of animals from like the 1970s. There were rats as like archers in that, and the style of, I mean, obviously rats remind me of other rats, but still. These rats have set up Overwatch reactions. They'll fight you when you get too close. Note that your movement path previews displays an Overwatch reaction warning icon showing when you'll enter the enemy range. Right here. Let's push your luck, try to run forwards towards cover. They want us to run here. I think we're going to be hit here. Reaction attack, we've had a miss. We were lucky, but again, I'm sure that's been tutorialised. That was lucky, the enemies missed all their attacks. Now this was done with... yes, I expected as much. Note that this was done for demonstration purposes. Regular combat may not be that forgiving. I very much expect that to be the case. Oh, we found a grenade. Wonderful. I'm going to chuck that in there. 2 more overwatches. We found a grenade. Grenades are combat items that are good at dealing area damage. You should be able to deal with these rats using a grenade. Select the grenade throw from the bottom list. And then throw a grenade. And kaboom. Fire in the hole. Wonderful. That will show them. Let's move forward. Oh, we found some more people. Presumably the rest of our party. Hey, the automaton is set up. We're good to go. Wonderful. Now what do we do? Enemy turn. So we've got probably some more rats coming in. Characters can swap combat items when they stand next to each other. Move next to the other character. Click on the backpack items located in the lower right to open the inventory. Transfer 2 grenades from one person to the other. Good job. Passing combat items, just like picking them up, does not cost AP, so we can use that in an emergency. That's good. You now have more characters under your control. You can switch the active character in the way you switch targets with tab with the Q and E keys. Alternatively, you can left click on them. Actually works for switching targets too. The game will open up from now on, and you'll gain access to more character actions. Remember that your goal is not to kill as many people as possible. Your goal is to escape the level. So we just need to survive. Try getting your characters to safety. Good luck. Escape to the bunker. Let's try plan our route a little bit. Go around this way. Ooh, we've got a long way to go. Interesting. Right, let's start. I don't know if we want to try be kind of... When I first kind of played XCOM, I kind of played very cautiously, but I don't know if we can do that here. Automatons are controlled in the same way other characters are. If you lose your automaton, you lose the game, protected at all costs. If your automaton's HP goes to 0, it's not an instant game, you can revive it using a fusion core. Gotcha. So we want to keep our automatons safe. I think Julius here at the front will be our frontliner, so let's move him over to here. There is some stuff we can search. I'm actually going to send our Overwatch guy. That's not ideal. You can only move so far. We'll move you to here. And we'll move Gideon. I'm going to take a gamble that Gideon will be safe there. And we're going to Overwatch. We'll Overwatch with you, and we'll move our combat support unit or automaton to here. Stun grenade, support mode. We'll put him in support mode. All weapons in the area will not gain heat when being fired, and will gain 20% chance to hit and 2 to max damage. That sounds excellent. Do we have any rats coming in? Not yet, but we may well do. I'm going to move Gideon to here. I want to pick up whatever is here. Searching. 1 shard, excellent. And I'm actually going to move him... Ooh, I don't know if I want to move him forward just yet. I'll move you down. There's a whole bunch of stuff to loot here. But we have our first encounter. Low stress, and we found a supply crate. Some upgrade parts in there. It's good to see. Supply crates are the only place where you can obtain an important resource. Upgrade parts. They can be used to, outside of combat to upgrade your gear. Supply crates can be only be opened by an automaton. Okay, tiles that only automatons can interact with are highlighted in blue. Gotcha. Okay, we get a stim pack and some scrap. You, I think, are ranged, aren't you? Okay. We're going to move you to here. We'll move Julius forward, I think, to there. He's not going to be able to shoot this time, but I'm hoping he'll be okay. New tactics discovered. Looting spree. Search for loot for 3 items in a single turn, and it means that we get more looting. Is more effective for 2 turns. I like that it's you have to discover that tactic because it kind of teaches you that from what you've just done in the game. That's a really cool mechanic. I like that. You've just discovered a combat tactic that you can use to your advantage. There are multiple combat tactics waiting to be discovered. Check the codex. I really like that as a system. I genuinely really like that. Who do we still have to move? Okay, I think we'll exit. Actually, no, we'll leave the. We'll move the automaton down to relative safety down here, and then we will just get you to hunker down for the time being. Tilly can move to here. I think she'll be okay. We will search as well. And I'm going to put her in Overwatch and see what we can find. It's cool that it's highlighted. Okay, we got 1 hit, but we did take 1 damage. Okay, these guys have a little bit further range than I think. Luckily we missed, but we will need to deal with him. Okay, we're starting to have some issues with him already. Interesting. Right, what can we do with you? We can shoot, we can Overwatch, we can chainsaw attack. You can switch targets to melee attacks the same way as range attacks. The highlighted area around the enemy represents possible locations where the attack will be delivered from. You can execute melee attacks by selecting a tile inside the highlighted area and confirm with RB. Okay, we'll leave the grunt there. I want to see if I can... I'm concerned about being flanked, that's the only problem. I might actually want to move you along, to be honest. I might... Okay, I'm going to shoot the rat grunt with my sniper from a distance. He's not in Overwatch, so we can move... We can move to there. I think we'll do so. There's no one you can shoot at, so let's just get you looting for the time being. We'll get some more medical supplies, some stim packs, excellent. We could use a grenade, but I think that's ambitious. That's half cover. There's not a great amount of options, that's the problem. I could throw a grenade, but it just feels unnecessary. You can move to there, but I don't think I'm going to kill you, that's the problem. 76, 2 to 7 damage, 6 damage, excellent. My weapon's heating up. I'm going to move you along and you can search there as well. And we'll move our automaton on as well now. As we're now relatively safe, I would hope. 1 scrap and looting spree, excellent. Enemy turn, anyone else coming in? Not for the meanwhile. I do want to probably heal you up, Julius, because you're a little bit worse for wear. We'll need to deal with that more permanently later. Given your shotgunner, I'm going to keep you as our kind of front and personal unit, I think, for the time being. There's another rat there. Okay. We can't... Okay, because we can't see around the corner, that's the problem. So I'm actually going to go into... Oh, we can shoot from there, that's remarkable. But we are overheated, which is the problem. I don't want to do that. Let's... vent weapon. We're going to move you along to here in hopes that you can Overwatch. That's not great. We'll Overwatch you there. We'll move you... do you still have 2 action points? I think you do. No, you didn't. Excellent. That kind of didn't quite go to plan. I'm going to move you back to relative safety back here. And we're just going to hunker down for the time being. This could go a little bit wrong. Let's say... Oh, I didn't see there were more rats. That's a problem. Where on earth are they all coming from? That looks like a good place for a grenade. Who can you see? Can you see anyone? You can't actually see anyone. That's unfortunate. Preview. Let's go... Okay, let's start with Julius, I think. Because Julius isn't in a great spot. We'll fire that there. I don't know if that's going to destroy cover, but it'll be a good way to test it. Well done, Mr. Brick, but these two aren't dead. That's the only problem. You, I think, will need to move along. Okay, I think we'll leave you to... I think we'll leave... I've forgotten her name. I think we'll leave her to Overwatch. But I need to kill you if I can. If I shoot, is it safer? Okay, I can shoot from there, which is probably a bit safer. 80%, please don't miss. I didn't miss, good. Julius here, I'm also going to put into Overwatch as well. Just to buy ourselves time. And we'll just hunker down with our bot again. I think that's the safest thing to do. Oh, 3 damage and Overwatch removed. That's hard to T-hole. Oh, she's very close to death. Understandably, her stress is maxed. Tilly Rexwood, new quirk acquired. Fear of rat ogres. Chance to panic when a rat ogre is around. That sounds fun. It's getting scary around here. Acquire your first native quirk. By collecting in-game achievements, you're able to unlock points, brackets medals. Use these unlock points to unlock new characters, skills and upgrades. Wonderful. Right. Who can you see? Because you're in Overwatch, so we want to deal with you. I'm going to grenade there if possible, just to take those guys out. And then I want to move Tilly back to relative safety, because she's just taken a big hit there. I don't really want to push out just yet, I don't think. So I'm actually going to pull Tilly right back. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll bring her back to... Where should we bring her back to? We'll bring her back to... I want somewhere where we can heal her up, at least temporarily. So we'll move her to here. And then we will... Oh, she doesn't have a stim pack, that's a problem. Gideon, can you transfer items over? I think they have to be next to each other, that's the problem. There's loot there, but it doesn't mean we're flanked. Where's a good spot to go? I think we're actually going to pull back slightly. I'm just going to bring you around the corner to safety until we can heal you up. I think that's the safer option to do at the moment. You still can't see anyone, but so we'll Overwatch with you. I could taunt, but I don't think that's worthwhile doing. I'm going to bring you back, hopefully to heal Tilly next turn. In terms of the stun grenade, I can't get him. That's unfortunate. We'll just hunker down again. We'll try and bait the rat into coming after us. Sometimes you need to retreat to move forward. Okay, good hit. That's a good hit. I think that was the right decision, but we are now needing to cool down our weapon. But you should be able to also get a second shot off. Oh, didn't quite get the kill there. That's unfortunate. I'm going to heal Tilly just because I think she needs it. It's going to stress her out some more. It's not ideal. And I'll put... You can't see anything, so I'll put you into Overwatch as well. Support unit. I can stun grenade. There's a cooldown of 4 turns, so again, we're just going to have to, I think, take the hit, probably. Tilly, can we do a katana attack? First two... Okay, so the first 2 katana kills would refund up to 2 AP. Gotcha. She couldn't quite make it over there, so that's fine. I think she could go to here, which is full cover. And she can go to Overwatch as well. The rat may move into cover or might just shoot from a distance. New tactics discovered of covering fire. Toggle Overwatch next to an overwatching ally. Characters in Overwatch get 20% chance to hit. That's useful to know. But what's the rat going to do? Okay, that's the reaction shot and the reaction hit. Exemplary hit, Miss Rexwood. Wonderful. I think we can move forward now. Let's move you up here. We will check if there's anything in here. We get some more scrap. Excellent. Tilly will move forward here. Just so we have better line of sight, because I don't think we have a great line of sight at the moment. Julius needs to run forward as well. He can move up here. I think the next fight will be out there. And our drone can probably make it, if not all the way up, then at least part of the way up. And I'll just get you to actually invent your weapon, just so we are pretty much fully reloaded going into what I presume will be the next engagement. We'll actually start with our automaton here and get you to loot the supply crate. That's going to get us 2 upgrade parts. Excellent. Can we safely make it out here? Let's find out. Snipers. Snipers is not good. More stress for everyone. That's unfortunate. I'd like to get into cover if possible. This is only partial cover. There's really not anywhere better, so I think we're going to have to deal with that. Oh, what are you? You're like a rat berserker or something. You've got a lot of health, blimey. I don't know if they're all going to come in at once or not. Let's move everyone forward. As best we can, anyway. There's some more loot here. We'll grab it. Some more scrap. Excellent. And we're going to overwatch with pretty much everyone we can. Our automaton will sit between the two. Are they actively going to come in for us? Yes, they are, I think. Action attack. Good kill, good kill. I'm not thrilled by the snipers, that's for sure. Warcry. What does Warcry do? It gives all the rats extra HP. That's horrendous in so many ways. We were very lucky to not die there, I think. What on earth do we do here? I'd like to be able to deal with this chap down here, but our grenade is not going to reach, that's the problem. There's a rat there with range. There's a sniper. I don't know if the sniper's involved yet, that's the thing. I could katana slash you, but then you'd be incredibly out of position, that's the only thing. You'd be incredibly flanked. It's not really a great opening here. Chainsaw attack. Target becomes ruptured, which takes extra damage. And we get a bit of extra armor. Interesting. If we move here, that only requires 1 AP. So we might be able to move again. So I'm going to do that, I think. That's 1 arm for 1 turn, and you can still move again to hopefully relative safety. I'm concerned about these 2 rats down here more than I think I am about that one up there. How far? The problem is this stun grenade can't launch that far. That's my problem. There's not much that Tilly can do here. She's still a little too far back. I would love to be able to grenade you, but I don't think we can reach, and you're way too far to deal with you. Katana combo. We could. Okay, so that would be useful. We need to get to cover to be able to do that. We can go there and hope we wouldn't be flanked. I think that's the best chance we have, really. Now, Gideon. You can't quite reach with a grenade, but if you moved and then grenaded, would that help? What does extra effort do? Grants an extra action point to the character who uses it. I think we will grab extra effort. I think we're going to need it. We're going to move you down. Let's try to stay away from that. There's 2 rats up there. I want to deal with the rat berserker or whatever it's called. Sadly, that grenade can only hit 1 of them, which is really unfortunate. That's only going to do 2 to 3 damage, which is not great. Or we can do a quick shot. We can be used twice per turn, I see. 33 less damage, less accurate, but can be used twice per turn. I'm going to quick shot. But, of course, we're missing, unfortunately. Double miss, that's unfortunate. I I'm going to get you to grenade. I think the Berserker is more important. Because once the Berserker dies with its war cry, everything else should kind of sort itself out, at least I hope so. We'll keep the automaton back. Keep it safe. Keep it secure. I'm not thrilled about how close these other rats are, including that sniper. The war cry is going to do some damage there, but luckily we did have a piece of armour. But it gets to fire twice, that's disgusting. Okay, stress is maxed. Paranoid. We receive extra stress in combat with Julius Brick. Not great. But it could have been worse. We can heal you up. I just don't know if we'll have the time to do so. I want to probably try Katana down here, but you can't quite reach. That's the problem. So the Katana combo, when activated, the first 2 successful Katana kills this turn can refund up to 2 AP. Gotcha. But how much does our Katana slash actually do? It does 2 to 4 damage. It's not quite enough. You still have a grenade, which is good. Again, we're going to fire another one down there, I think. It's a shame they're not closer together. Oh, that killed you. That's fine. But sadly, that doesn't get rid of your health. You're back there, so if we can kill you and cover from you, that's probably the best option we have. Because the sniper is in relative safety there. I don't know if the sniper can move this turn and shoot. I'd like to probably chainsaw you, which we could do 2 to 4 damage. It may not be enough, but the weapon is overheated. So we're going to have to reload you because we might need to probably heal you up. Interesting. Shogun can do 2 to 7. So I wonder if we come up here and then flank you. 100% chance to hit, but not very high chance to crit. 6 damage, not quite enough. Gideon, however, might be able to finish the job. Because Julius I'm a bit concerned about. He does have some armour. I can quick shot, but that's only a 55% chance. It's not a guarantee that he'll actually get the shot off, but we'll give it a go. Oh, Gideon, I needed you to get that, really. I really needed you to get that, Gideon. Because if we do 4 self-damage, then we're going to die anyway, and that feels completely useless. And I don't have grenades with this guy. Excellent. That's just what we needed. Well, we will pull back to relative safety, I think. I think we'll pull back around the corner and we will heal up and just hope for the best. And hope the sniper doesn't have any issues. Unless we can stun grenade you, but you're a little too far away, that's the problem. But I'll move you up to hopefully support you. Okay, we can stun grenade you, and I'm going to do so. It's not ideal, but I don't want you to do any damage to us, really. Can the sniper move and shoot? Yes, it can. Damn. You've vented, and you're going to shoot Gideon, and you've missed. Okay, Tilly is weapon hot and is very low on health. That sniper's a problem. This whole thing is a problem. We are in a pretty bad situation here. Do you have a grenade? You do. Is there full cover somewhere? There is, but there's still you down here is the problem. You are still weapons hot, that's the problem. So I need you to vent your weapon, really. And then you're going to shoot, really, I think the only thing you can really do is shoot this shotgunner. Unless you did Overwatch. But I don't think those rats are the ones who are going to move on, really, that's the problem. We've killed 20 of 100 enemies. Okay, what can you do that's useful? Support mode, or you can hunker down. Tilly is in a real conundrum here. I wonder if we pull back completely. Or pull back to somewhere relatively safe, like around the corner. I think we'll do that with you. And hope we don't encounter any more problems along the way, which I'm sure we will. Right, what can we do with you? You probably just need to vent, to be honest. Tilly is kind of out on a limb by herself at the moment. I don't know if the sniper can see us from there. But I think what we'll do, we're going to pull back with Gideon. And then we're going to try and bait them forward into attacking. The support unit, I think, also just needs to pull back. And then we're going to work from here. We'll go into support mode. And hopefully provide Gideon with... And Gideon can do the Overwatch, hopefully. That sniper didn't do anything. And this guy's moving forward. This was the plan. Good. Get them moving forward. That being said, Tilly, we need to kind of save. We can chainsaw you, but that wouldn't necessarily kill you. That's the only problem. We can shoot you for 75%. That would work. Let's try that. 5 damage. Excellent. And then we'll get Julius to tank the sniper fire, I think. So we'll chainsaw attack. Probably just from here. 3 damage, that kills you. Excellent. And we can move you forward to safety. And I think we'll move you forward to here. It's only half cover. But we need to kind of buy time for our... We need to buy time for Tilly. In terms of Tilly, she cannot... I don't think she can she can't get a grenade in the right area, so she's just going to have to go into Overwatch, I think. And hope for the best until we can get some healing over to her. Okay, sniper missed. Excellent. Katana, is that going to kill you? No. Can you manage to do a run and slash? You can't. You need to kind of get your... You need to vent. That's unfortunate. 38% doesn't feel like enough. But we'll give it a go. I've had worse on an XCOM before. Ooh, you got the 2 damage off. That's not going to be enough to kill you, however. You, I think it's too far away. Yeah, you're out of range to hit. So I'm actually going to move Gideon forward. Can you actually see anyone from those areas? No. We'll move Gideon forward, kind of running. And we'll get our support probably to join... Our support drone to join you up here. But we'll keep you in cover for the time being. And then we'll just hunker down. And Tilly, we will, I think, keep an Overwatch for the time being. And hopefully the sniper doesn't target her. Oh, more rats. Interesting. Maybe more rats just spawn after a while anyway. Another berserker, that's the problem. Okay. Can we katana you to death? Probably not. I could try grenade you. But we now have more problems down here to deal with. I want to deal with that berserker before he becomes a problem, because he will be a problem. Let's move you to here. The automaton. Problem is you guys are both going to be absolutely flanked. That's the problem. Can Gideon hit 60% up there? Let's move Gideon up here, and he's going to try and go after the sniper. He's going to grenade the sniper for me, and then Tilly should be able to finish the job. She can katana combo. Katana slash. And that should refund her AP. She's still showing us flanked, so we can see that's some of the people down there. We're actually going to move her back to where she was before, I think. Oh, we just saw some more rats. That's unfortunate. This is getting overwhelming in terms of rats quite quickly. You're too far away, but you might be able to overwatch somewhat usefully. Gideon has no actions remaining. You probably need to vent fairly soon. That guy's going to do his war cry, that's for sure. I probably spent too long here, but we might just need to start running soon, actually, because it did say that we just needed to buy ourselves time, not necessarily try to kill every enemy. So I think next turn we'll get the automaton move. We'll just get everything moving. Where can we move you that's relatively safe? There's not really anywhere. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? We can overwatch, but you're going to be flanked by so many different rats. That's the problem. But I'm hoping you've got the health to tank it. Just overwatch. The support unit can only go into support mode, but it can do something next turn that's useful. Okay, we've taken out the basic rat, but we've got more rats coming in, including that sniper. And that's 4 damage. That's 3 damage. This might be it. Oh, dear me. This is proving very troublesome. We've got another panicked issue. He's running back and hiding. Julius Brick is panicked. Not ideal. The question is, do we need to survive with everyone, or can we just survive with the people we have left? Gideon, can you make it anywhere safely? Not really. Right, Tilly, you're going to have to move. We're just going to have to get out at this point, I think. We can charge the automaton at this spot, where we can upgrade it. That's interesting to know. I don't think we're going to make it there, to be honest. It's the only way to level up the automaton. You could heal up, but you're also flanked. So it doesn't really do much for you. You can move to here and heal up. So we'll do that. The automaton can get you anywhere relatively safe. Move you up here. We might have to leave Julius behind. Julius Brick. Interesting. We're going to have to do a bit of a fighting retreat here. The war cry is not helpful. Does everyone get max HP? Or was it just... That war cry is really a troublesome mechanic for us. I think even if we get here, though, the problem is that that's not going to be the end of it. But we might just need to start running at this point. I don't see any other options. The actual problem is because that sniper's right there, we can stun you. We can stun and loses the next turn. But if the automaton dies, there's no point. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Grenades are not even going to kill that. That's the problem. There's not actually anywhere safe we can put you. Is there anything we can do with this grenade? Yes, we can go after you, so we'll do so. 4 damage, it's a start. Gideon here, if you do quick shot, that's not going to help anything really. You could grenade as well, but I don't really see a great use for that. I think we'll just get you to heal up again and then see what... Because the sniper presumably doesn't have good range from here either. And we'll fire that shotgun down the bottom. But we missed, unfortunately. Julius with weapons, with his hot weapons, he's not going to be able to do much, unfortunately. He just needs to heal up as well because he's incredibly damaged. the support unit. We will, I think, stun the sniper just to hopefully buy ourselves a turn here. After that, I don't really know. And we'll just get you to hunker down. Tilly, is there anything that you can do to overwatch? You can overwatch like here. Problem is that's a gunner, so he's likely not going to move. We could double grenade, and I think we will, just to try and kill you. Okay, we're getting somewhere. But we do still have these rats down here, which is a problem. Including some very tough, heavily healthed rats. Right, Julius, can you get in the fight at all? There's an overwatch shot there. You can go here. At least you can see a rat. You will be flanked, but I don't really see what other options we have at this point. 65%, you do 2 damage. It's not ideal. You've got a grenade as well. Can we fit the both of them? No, we can't. You've got a fear of rat shotgunners, haven't you? So that's a problem as well. Katana slash, that costs 1 AP. We'll try that. Only 2 damage. Let's heal. Well, let's grab items, I think. Well, that's not going to do much difference, to be honest. And we're going to have to slash you, I think. We might get lucky. We're not going to kill you, that's the problem. Because we actually have to... Yeah. Gideon could kill the... Could use a grenade. It's a bit of a waste again, but to just make sure you're dead, I think that's the main thing. This game is very in-depth and I like it. I like that you have to discover things for yourself, like the combinations. That's a cool mechanic, I like that. In terms of what we can do here, we can overwatch and then see what happens. Support unit is just going to have to hunker down. And see what happens for the best. 2 damage on the automaton. 2 damage on the war leader. I think that'll be the first... Oh, Tilly. Tilly. Julius, can you do anything of use for me? You're going to have to be flanked. There's no real alternative. 73, 69, 81. No one has any grenades left, I don't believe. You can self-repair, or you can go to support mode, neither of which feel particularly useful, to be honest. If we move you there, that gives you some better shots. We can go for the rat commander or the rat sniper. We'll go for the commander, because I feel like the sniper is actually less effective at this close range. We will do the katana combo here with Tilly. And we'll move you forward to relative safety. Well, not safety, but relative where you can actually do something useful. I think Tilly will be able to kill the rat leader. Can we get the rat sniper down to the right amount of health to kill it off? Potentially. Right. Oh, I could have used the support unit more effectively to make sure that Gideon didn't have his weapon overheat, but never mind. You are going to hopefully katana both of these chaps. So you're going to move here. Katana the rat commander. And then katana you. Please get 3 or more damage. Oh no! Chop and blast hits an enemy with a melee ranged attack in a single turn, and it makes the enemy stunned. Oh, that's incredible! What timing! Luckily we have another action point, but had we not done that, this is why I like discovering these things. It's cool. It's a cool mechanic. You just have to discover them. You can't just... You have to learn. You just don't... You can't just expect it to happen straight away. Close and personal. Let's get this job done. I think she's got close and personal. It might be a more effective way to do it, to be honest. I think we've actually cleared out the rats. Oh my goodness, how have we managed that? Restores 1 HP, he may as well heal up now. Gideon can't do anything else. You're just going to have to hunker down for the time being. We are going to get more rats coming in. We can't afford to wait around like we did before. We now know that's just not a safe thing to do. Gideon's going to move down here and stim pack Tilly, because Tilly is in a whole bunch of issues at the moment. We need to start game moving. We've somehow managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time. Let's get moving. We'll go up the top here. We'll use the walls as cover. Oh, I actually didn't mean to move Tilly there. I meant to move someone else. That's unfortunate. More rats coming in. Another sniper. That looks like a rat shotgunner. I think we're just going to run at this point. I don't think it's worth fighting. So we'll move you along to... We'll move Tilly along to here. Hopefully not discovering any new rats in the meantime. Where's our automaton? Our automaton is here. I want to move the automaton up to our upgrade bench. I don't know what that's going to be, what we'll be able to do there, but we'll find out. We'll use the upgrade station, the power station. You need 2 turns there. That's not great. You are weapons hot, so we're going to move you to here. You're going to be our rear guard, I think, Julius. Tilly is just going to also vent. Gideon needs to vent as well, but I want to get Gideon to relative safety. Gideon will, I think, actually maybe Gideon can be our rear guard action because he's the sniper. That's probably a better idea. I don't mind the melee rats so much, that's not a problem. You're marked via the sniper, that's not great. Okay, you're charging. I'm going to leave you there. Julius is marked, that's not a problem. I want to get him out of... I want to get him to relative safety. He's running, but he should now be relatively safe. Gideon, what can you do for me? You do need to heal up, or you need to vent up, sorry, not heal. You can quick shot, or you can overwatch. Overwatch might be the better option here, to be honest. I think we'll overwatch and then see how we go from there. Tilly can overwatch there, but it's not overly useful, to be honest. I think we'll just let... Okay, we'll put Tilly into Overwatch. But I don't think she'll be able to do anything useful. Can we take out the melee rats? We can, excellent. Can we take at least do some damage to you? We can do 2 damage to you. You're running forward, everyone's running forward. Okay. We got a double miss, excellent. And our automaton is charged. New level available after combat, so that's not going to be that useful for us at the moment. Right. Gideon here, what can you do? You can shoot down there. I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile, but we'll give it a go. It's unfortunate. Julius, do you need to heal? I'd like to actually save the remaining 3 stim packs, to be honest. I'm actually going to distribute 1 over to you, so you have 1 in case Julius goes down. Support unit, let's probably just get you out of there, to be honest. We could go into support, which might be the better option. We could also stun. We're not going to stun... Actually, we're not going to stun either of you, that's a problem. If I move you to there, can I now stun? Do I have more... Ah, that's unfortunate. I don't quite have the range to work with. In which case, let's just get the automaton moving to safety. There's no point keeping him here. Oh, more rats. Excellent. More paranoid, more stress. Not great. You're going to overwatch because they're going to start coming in. Julius has no one to shoot at. You can chainsaw you, but that feels like a good idea. So we're going to just double overwatch. We get some covering fire, which is useful. Two damage. We'll start trying to knock these guys down if we can. I would love to have grenaded there, but we don't have any grenades left. Gideon's taking 2 damage. You need to vent, but you'll fire at Gideon as well, I think. Stress maxed, so what do you get now? Oh, you fire back, but you missed. But you are also panicked. Please don't panic in a stupid way. He's panicked and his weapon's hot. Not ideal. Can we stun at all? We cannot really. Can we move you to there, the automaton. And then we might be able to do some stunning. We can stun 3 of you, that's pretty good. That might buy us time. I'm guessing we're going to... If we need to charge that, that's going to take some time. I imagine that's not going to happen straight away. Julius, what do I want to do with you? Do I want to... You're telling me you can't see anyone? Really? I guess maybe because Tilly's in the way, but still. I can move you to there. Okay, let's move... Oh, I don't know, because if we move there, then that's going to be an issue here as well. These 3 are protected. We've got 1 turn with them. We need to make use of that. We need to keep pushing, I think. And we'll shotgun whoever we can, really. We'll see if we can take you out. 7 damage, excellent. Julius. We can chainsaw attack you, but that's not necessarily going to kill you. And I think the sniper... I think these 2 enemies we just have to forget about for the time being. We just need to stay in cover. I actually think what we need to do is heal up our other friend here, otherwise he's going to have some issues. Oh boy. I think this might be the end for us. That's marked, that's going to be... oh. I don't know. This Gideon Shaw's no longer panicked, but we're in real trouble now. You can still shoot again. I'm going to put you into support mode, because then you can hopefully help Tilly out slightly, but she's going to be flanked next turn regardless. Even if just Tilly makes it out, that'd be progress, wouldn't it? Let's move you in there, but you will definitely be flanked pretty much next turn. Let's see if we can take out the shotgunner. 7 damage, okay. Gideon's weapon's hot, so he can't really do much. So I'm just going to move him along. He's going to vent. In terms of Julius here, we can't seem to do anything right. I mean, I say Julius can't do anything right. Really, I can't do anything right, but let's just pretend it's the soldier's fault to not mine. I don't think it really matters which shotgun we go for, so we'll just go for that one. Oh boy. The sniper's going to move in there and take a shot. That's going to be a... Oh, we are getting so lucky here. This is unbelievable. I don't think we really deserve to be alive at this point, but we are. We're going to vent. It's not a great opportunity there, to be honest. In terms of Julius, Julius's weapon's hot and has got a huge problem with his health. I think weapon's hot we just have to wait on, because we need to heal you up. Maintain support mode, or do we come out of it? I think we're going to go out of support mode, because... Oh, still 3 turns for the stun grenade, okay. Gideon, what can we do with you? We can shoot the sniper for 40%. We can move there, but then we're flanked. But we're going to be flanked next turn anyway. How much damage can you do? 2 to 3. If it's... I think it's criticals aren't from... Criticals aren't from flanking. It doesn't make it any better or worse. That's the problem. I think what we'll actually do, we'll move to... we're going to be flanked. Gideon's going to be flanked from many different angles here. So let's actually just try to get him to relative safety there. We'll quick shot for 20%. That's not really worth it, is it? No, let's Overwatch instead. And our support unit's just going to have to go down. Tilly here could do some katanaing, but then she'll probably... Okay, let's actually katana combo. We'll move down here. Katana you. Because then we can move her next turn. We can move her here and we can shotgun. Yeah, here we go. Excellent, that's more like it. If we've pulled this off, this would be an absolutely remarkable recovery. Gideon might be our first soldier down, however. Ooh, close call. And we get retaliation. Ooh, 3 damage, nice. Right, we need to get Gideon to safety. He can stim back up. So let's move him to here. And he can stim back here in relative safety, hopefully. The automaton I want to get moving. If we've pulled this off, this will be remarkable, to be perfectly honest with you. I expected to die a long time ago. Julius here might be able to buy us some time. So we're going to vent him. And he can overwatch for those guys up there. Tilly, we're going to move up here because I think we might need to start getting this done. To finish the combat phase, you need to open the bunker door. Interesting. But that's going to cause more rats to come in. We didn't get to see the rest of that tutorial because we triggered a cutscene. Oh, Julius. We have a lot of rats coming in now. This is a question of buying ourselves time. Julius has panicked again, and he's done a really stupid decision, which means that he's going to die. So that's going to be the end of Julius, unfortunately. In order to finish the combat phase, you need to open the bunker door. It can be opened using fusion core or without it. The second option takes longer, but allows you to keep the fusion core for later. We need to go now. It'll open in 5 turns. We don't have a fusion core. Oh, because we upgraded. Well, we'll breach. 5 turns for the evac. Especially as this is the tutorial, we really should have just saved it. Oh dear. We also haven't done these upgrades, which we probably should have done. I'm going to go for that one there. But I don't think that's going to help us right now, to be honest. Julius is dead, to be honest. Like, we know Julius is dead, that's the problem. Support unit, let's get you somewhere. Probably like here. Because I want to try and move Gideon back to here, where he's hopefully relatively safe. For the time being. Tilly is going to come to somewhere safe as well. And we're going to hold out here. Julius will die. There's no chance about that. To be honest, we might all die. If we can... To be honest, if we can get the automaton out, that would be remarkable. But 5 turns is a long while to hold out against an overwhelming force of rats. I don't know, maybe Julius will be okay. There's no really safe we can put him there. We'll put him here. He does have a stim pack, which we will use. In the meantime, what else can we do? I'm actually going to move Gideon to here. You can't see anything, that's unfortunate. He can move here. And he can do some more work from there. We're going to have to hold here. Hopefully no one comes in from the building down below. I actually think we're going to go into Overwatch and not with Quick Shot. I think the Overwatch will actually be better. Julius here. I think we're going to have to heal up with you to stand any chance of keeping you alive. And we're not going to have time to kind of change that at all. We're going to move the bot to here. Okay, you can't do anything there. If we moved you up here, you might at least be able to help Tilly. Tilly can heal up. But she can probably also do some more useful things in the meantime. she can also overwatch. So we're going to just overwatch twice, as it were. And see what we can do here. There's a miss there. Hopefully our sniper's got it in the bag. He does. The two melee rats are dealt with. The ranged ones, I think we may not be as lucky. If we get out, this will be truly remarkable. We're getting, I think, quite lucky with our percentages, to be honest. If these rats spend all their time down here, that will actually be quite useful for us, to be honest. Because they're going to take a while to get around. Right. There's still that rat up there. Willie's got weapons hold, but if I put you into support mode, Tilly can move up here. Gives you 84% to take out that rat up there. Please hit. Thank you. Actually, I like Tilly. I like the sniper. I think Julius, I'm not playing very well with. He's better with his chainsaw, understandably. That gives him a bunch of armor, but I just haven't been able to use. I haven't been utilizing him that well. That's the problem. I don't think. He can shoot there for 42%. I think we have enough time. Let's hope we have enough time. Let's give that sniper shot a go. No, that's unfortunate. He can shoot again. We probably could have actually done with getting him in a better position, to be honest. Gideon here can vent. And then I think I'd like to take you on, but you're out of range. That's unfortunate. So we'll overwatch with you and see what we can do. I don't know if the sniper will move forward again, though. Oh, more rats. But those are only melee rats. That shouldn't be a problem. Sniper's missed again. Excellent. Oh, a bunch more rats coming in now. Bunch more rats. That could be a real problem. Gideon's doing something, but he's not doing enough. 2 turns to evac. Let's get everyone moving. We might just need to do what we do best and just hunker down. But I think we'll do that now. And if we can do some firing in the meantime, then great. Tilly will move you to... Okay, let's start with Julius, actually. We'll move Julius up here. Julius can go in here, I think, because I think actually Tilly and Gideon will be more useful. Because they can still overwatch down there. We may as well actually... Yeah, I don't know. Gideon, let's move you up here. And you're going to actually vent your weapon, because I think we'll need you next turn. So which means we're going to need to overwatch with Tilly here. Bunch more rats coming in. I don't really care about the melee rats, to be perfectly honest with you. I'd be quite happy to let them keep coming in. Oh, good shot on the sniper, my word. That was impressive. We got a lot of rat shotgunners coming in, which is a problem. And I don't know what the best way to deal with this will be. That's a lot of rats. We might just need to hunker down, to be honest with you. Evac opens in one turn. Let's make sure everyone can get out. You can get out, you can get out, you can get out. Or Tilly might not be able to get out, actually. If she can dash, that's okay. We'll heal her up in case she needs to run through the Overwatch. And she'll Overwatch herself. Julius will vent. And he can Overwatch as well. I don't know if he's going to be able to do much. In terms of... I'm going to stun... Oh, don't quite have the range. If I move you to there, you'll be flanked. That's the problem. I'd rather keep you there, but you're flanked anyway. That's also an issue. If I could stun those guys, that'd be really useful, but I think you're still safer up there. Gideon, I don't particularly care about the rat grunts, to be honest. Let's see if we can take out that shotgunner there. 3 damage, good. Who can we stun anyone here? We can stun you. Let's get that done. Stun that shotgunner. This is reaching its climactic conclusion very, very soon indeed. And hunker down. Okay, we've got a damage off. We've got you. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Gideon's taking another hit. I'd actually quite like for them to go after the automaton. That's probably the safest thing they can do, to be honest. Because the automaton's still got quite a good amount of health. Door is breached. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. Force open the bunker door. We get another reward. Excellent. We get a reaction, but I'm actually going to use the automaton to breach, as it were. Take over in the shelter and remove from combat. Let's get you out of here. Well, you can make it. I really hope we can dash and leave at the same time. Otherwise, we're going to have a bit of an issue. Julius, please say you can make it out. Yes, you can. Thank goodness. How on earth are we? The fact that we survived with everyone is a blooming miracle. Oh my goodness! How have we got away with that? You managed to hide in the bunker and close the reinforced door from the inside. You were safe for a few hours. Now it's time to rest and suit up. Summary. Time spent a while. I've been recording for about an hour and a bit now, I think. Tilly survived. She gets most kills, most looted. Julius survived, Gideon survived, and we did manage to upgrade the support unit. That mission took us an hour and 8 minutes, my word. After completing a mission, you can level up your characters. You can also reward with a team skill point after every mission, which you can use to purchase team-wide upgrades. After you level up your characters, you'll be able to advance to the shutter phase. Close this message to continue. Crazy. So Tilly has reached level 4, and now we get into the upgrades. So we can get more damage, that's useful. We can sharpen the katana. You gain 3, so that's a new ability, I think, which gives us more... No, it's not, but it gives us more damage. Swift movement, that feels useful, we'll upgrade that. Right, Gideon, I like quick shot, but I don't think it's as useful. I like multi-Overwatch because I was using Overwatch a lot with Gideon, so I think we'll do that. Julius, I think I could do without if I was to do this mission again. I don't think he was working for me at that moment. Support unit, what can we do with you? Lay low, Dynamo Blast, Intimidate, 4 range movement, Stun Grenade. I think I'll actually do the Stun Grenade with you, because I think we could use that more effectively. And there we go, let's continue. What a game, man. Really liked that. Really like that. You've been told to take the automaton to the Imperial Palace before the vermin overrun this part of the city. Sadly, the closest bridge has been destroyed. You'll need to take a longer route via the Garcroft Bridge. What a game. And here we are, Chapter 1, the Garcroft Bridge. This is the shelter phase. Here you can rest and prepare for the next encounter. There's a common shelter AP that's shared between each character. By default, you get 2 for every character. You can switch the active character in the same way as in combat. You can see the actions available for the character at the bottom. Some actions can be performed by any character, while others are character specific. We can craft grenades, that feels useful. Cool, let's craft a grenade. Clicking on the upgrade parts, let's open the character details screen, and we can upgrade some weapons. Excellent. I did like the shotgun, but I think we might upgrade Gideon more than anything else, to be honest. So I'm actually going to upgrade you, and we'll upgrade someone else when we can, but we've used a lot of parts there. We'll craft up a grenade. That's going to be all our scrap. 3 missions in one game. Excellent. We still have 6 action points remaining. We can rest, which we probably need to do just to get some health back, to be honest. Heal self, but we don't have enough resources to do so. We can search ourselves for supplies, which we will do. 3 medical supplies. That's useful. So we're going to heal up, because otherwise we'll be going straight into the next mission with some issues. This is where Julius will probably do his best, it seems. Search the crates. Do you find more medical supplies? You find 2 shards. 2 action points remaining. You can rest. That removes 4 stress points, so I think we'll do that with you because you are quite stressed out. And we'll do the same with... No, we don't need to do the same with Julius. We'll de-stress you as well, I think. And distribute food. And progress the game further on. Assign food to everyone. Let's get going. Everyone's eaten, which is good. And that gives everyone a little bit of food. Not much, though. And we can choose our next destination. At the end of the shuttle phase, you can select your next destination. Your goal is to reach the final location of the chapter. While you're selecting a location, you can see its description along with its unique traits. So we can go to the factory. There's more loot, but a special encounter with an extra reward awaits you here. And lightning bolts that can character damage appear in the area, or a few enemies at this. We can go down here, which is probably a safe location to do. I think we'll do that actually. You need to distribute all combat items to your characters before starting the next mission. We only really have 1 grenade. I'm going to give that to Julius so he has a bit of range to work with. Because he's not so good on the range, it seems. The capital, Cret Hill Sewers, 8 hours after the attack. And here we are. Ugh, the smell. It's a safer location, we think. But for me, we're done. Thank you so much for playing the Shardpunk demo. Thank you for making this game. This has been excellent. I've really enjoyed this. This is going to be a long video by the time it comes out, but I've really enjoyed it. I certainly want to make space for a full series. I just don't have the space at the moment in terms of I've already got like 5 series on the go. I can't really make a 6th. Once LA Noire or Frostpunk finishes out, I think we will put Shardpunk in as our secondary series. I've really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed the kind of aesthetics of it, the way it looks, the music, the world it's creating. I've enjoyed everything about this. I enjoy that you have to discover some things naturally in terms of like overwatching next to each other in order to get bonus Overwatch percentages. Like that's really cool as well. I really enjoy this. I have no doubt, alongside, I have 2 series now planned for when I have space, and that's going to be now Shardpunk, and when Lakeburg Legacies releases in Q3 of this year, hopefully, that will be the other series. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.